Okay. Hello, stream. All right, let's see. Oh, I kind of threw this stream together at the last minute, so I don't actually know if things are working properly. Let's see.
At last, I can...
Yeah, okay, audio seems to be working just fine. Turn that down slightly. How do I refresh?
At last, I can...
Uh-oh.
At last, I can undo my greatest failure!
We don't want to watch that.
It means you, Prash.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good copyright. Oh, super cool. Shut up, please. Fuck. Can I do this? Is this gonna help me? There we go. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. I think this is it. This is correct. So, we are 5 minutes to the direct. In June 27th, June 17th, 17 at 2 p.m. PT. So now, PT for you and me. A Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 50 minutes of information focused on available games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and upcoming new and coming games to Switch in the first half of 2021. So this is a 50-minute presentation for just the first half of 2021. I'm not gonna lie, that is a little mental. Just slightly. Oh yeah, I need to go to multi-stream. People are, so I can see who's chatting. I have not been looking at chat quite yet. Actually, chat would show up. No problem. On the screen. I'm gonna... just chatting's fine. What could there be? There easily could be Breath of the Wild. Here, we need some meme music. Gimme. Okay. What could be in this stream? We don't know. Well, there could be Breath of the Wild, there could be Metroid, there could be Mario. There could be a lot of things that people really want right now. And I don't think we're gonna get any of them. The thing I think we're gonna get the most, and I know people are saying this, I know this is a meme rumor at this point, but Switch Pro. I think it's coming. Now, Nintendo could have just a lot to show, generally speaking. I mean, you know, it's good. Good that they have a decent amount to show, but... You know... I don't know. It's been too long since just a dump of Nintendo news. And no, I have not forgiven them for Melee. I'm not forgiving them for that shit. I have popcorn here. That's what I'm eating. It's 2 minutes away. Oh boy. God. What do you mean it's not lower? What are you fucking talking about? What are you fucking talking about? Sorry, I needed to just hear that. It's saying my audio bitrate on stream is lower than the bitrate. What? I don't know. There goes the meme music. Oh god. It's about to start anyways, so. 45 minutes of Kirby music to make you feel even better. Oh. I can get down with this. Oh, cool. How are you reading this right now? I'm proud of you. You've come so far. You can keep going. I just know it. They're just reading comments. It's just putting up comments from... Oh my god, that's so cool. I like this. I'm gonna link this in chat. Currently. This is a good video. There you go. This is a good video. This is what we need. Okay, it's starting. Everybody shut up. Oh god, I can't hear it. Nintendo. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're starting off. Oh, this is something big. You're fucking kidding me. Oh. Yes!
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
What? I'm so happy. You don't understand. Oh, please.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
DLC. Xenoblade 2, more DLC.
Vanished.
Oh no, wait.
Soul rest.
You gotta be kidding me. I just had a thought. What if this is a Smash reveal?
A trace. Where have you gone?
It can't be. No, this is Xenoblade 2.
I'll find you. Whatever it takes.
It's just an expansion. Another expansion for Xenoblade. I didn't expect that, honestly. I thought they were done with it.
Pyra!
No, it fucking is Smash!
I couldn't tell you. Because...
Fuck that!
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Fuck yeah!
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
That's it. No, you've won.
Flash flare!
Nintendo has just made my year.
Fire?
Flame Nova!
Oh, this means more Xenoblade music. Oh my god.
That's genius.
I'm so ready.
You're pretty much owning them. And these are seasoned
People are spamming me.
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra?
Oh, Pyra and Mithra. People are fucking freaking out. You'll recall our names coming to Smash. That's it. It's game over. This is it. I've peaked. We've peaked.
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys...
Mithra is an Echo fighter.
Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
Oh my god. Now, new main, everybody. Listen, you don't know how happy I am? I do not like Shulk's playstyle in Smash. At all. I really hate it.
Foresight!
And I like Xenoblade 2 a whole fuckload better than Xenoblade 1.
Right here!
You two can swap between each other freely.
So what's the stage gonna be?
Serious fire and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle.
It's Gramps. The stage is Gramps.
Monkey Ball, what's a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
There's Rex.
Burden?
Level 4 special.
Nailed it.
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy.
God, I hate Shulk's model in this game. It's so bad.
You forget. We're fighters too!
I'm pogging out of my mind.
Hello, everyone.
Now, make the rest of it just game reveals.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year,
Oh my
we
god.
delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style
Yeah.
for some time.
No kidding.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Close the interact window for now. And those.
We appreciate your continued support.
Holy shit. Oh,
Okay. What you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the
Poor
Xenoblade
Josh.
Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you
March.
stay tuned just a bit longer.
it's so close.
All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Well, guys, there it is. Very late. Very, very late to the party. Oh well. I really hope the recording is getting all this audio, by the way. If not, it's fine. I can just put the thing over it, technically, but... Oh yeah, you need to switch online to play this, don't you?
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Summer! Wait, hang
You
on.
have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
What is this? Ooh. The Outer Wilds.
Venture into the vast reaches of space.
Oh, I've been meaning to play
uncover the
this.
Secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 20.
Yeah, this game's supposed to be
After
fantastic.
that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Holy shit.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Oh, that's the premise?
By repeating these cycles,
I've heard so many conflicting
you'll
things about this
gradually
game, like in
unravel
terms of what the
mysteries
premise
hidden in the
is.
universe.
But yeah, if it's a good port, I'll pick it up on Switch.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch
This summer.
2021.
I might play it before then, but you never know.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Anime.
Famicom
Now, I just
Detective
pogged
Club
out of my
and
mind
Missing Air.
over an anime
Famicom
getting into
Detective
Smash.
Club,
I'm
the
sure a
girl
lot of
stands
people are
behind.
pissed that it's
2
another
deep cuts of
anime
Nintendo history
sword fighter.
coming in North America for the first time.
Famicom
Localized in
Detective
English and
Club.
modernized for the
What?
Nintendo Switch system.
do you mean
Suspense,
Famicom?
Drama, and twists and turns await at every corner.
But I will have you know, I know
On the edge of your
literally
seat
nothing
as you
about
dive
this
into
and
the
do not
unique
care.
Narrative set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
For a visual novel, I like the animation.
But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの
I'm Googling this series now.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free
Famicom
students
Detective
from a
Club.
sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
It is actually...
Can
Oh,
you
it's a
figure out who
remake.
the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して
NES.
自分の目の前に静めの少女が立っている。
Or SNES.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir. And
No, it
Famicom
is
Detective
an
Club,
NES
The Girl
game.
Who Stands Behind. Coming
Okay.
to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin
Super
today
interesting.
on Nintendo eShop.
Standard command style adventure set in secluded mansion. Oh, so it's more of an adventure game than a visual
New age
novel.
of battles begins.
No, it looks like a visual novel in the SNES and NES. It also does not look like anything like the original games. The original games had a very distinct looking UI. Is this more Fire Emblem? Oh no, wait, it's a Warriors game. Oh, hello. There's a lot of anime coming to Switch right now. I don't know how I feel about that. I liked Pyra, but Samurai Warriors 5.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Is it like a more
Dive
story-based
into the history of the
Warriors
Sengoku
game?
period, as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Now here's the thing. After playing the Hyrule Warriors
Samurai
demo,
Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch. Summer
how badly do you
2021.
think this is gonna run? No, that was one of the things that turned me off of getting that.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
What is this? Square
After
game?
20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD
Oh.
graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
That's what this is, Legend of Mana.
You'll set off on a journey.
Oh,
to
Square's
find
really
mystical
going hard on the
mana
Mana
trees seen in a
series, aren't
dream.
they? And it's like a full widescreen remake
Before
with pixel
discovering
art
the
and like
world map
hand-drawn animation.
is
Holy
empty.
shit.
During
Hello,
your travels,
Patrick.
You'll acquire special items called artifacts.
I'm pogging over a big titty anime waifu getting into Smash.
Other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quest.
No, it's a character from that game that I
off
just
against
spent
fearsome
200 hours
monsters.
in the last like 5 months of my life
or
playing.
take a break
So
from adventure and rest up at home.
I'm happy.
The music has been rearranged.
Xenoblade already had representation on
You can
Switch, but
alternate
having
between
Pyra
new
and Mithra
arrangements and the original
um,
soundtrack.
on
Other
Switch
features have been added.
is cool. Or in Smash, you know what? It's good. It's nice. I appreciate.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Okay. I assume there's also going to be like a PC and PS4 version. Legend of Mana remake. Oh, Monster Hunter Rise. Isn't that coming out soon? Legend of Mana was on the PlayStation. Oh, interesting. Oh, man. Oh, this looks a lot better than the last time I saw it. Yeah, I'm doing the Podface IRL. This looks amazing for Switch. Like, this looks really good. It looks like a PS4 game. I don't... Here's the thing. That looks like too high resolution. Like, it looks too good for Switch, if you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking we're gonna do a Switch 2 pretty soon.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's fine.
So why is this Monster Hunter also anime?
Go assemble the villagers. 50
Okay, I'm
years
joking.
ago,
It's not anime.
Kamura Village was attacked by the Rampage.
Just a very Japanese-ass direct.
And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go Rampage!
Here's the thing. My experience with Monster Hunter is I started with God Eater, which is not a Monster Hunter, kind of. And then I played Monster Hunter
Watch out for the
Generations Ultimate and was so confused that I gave up.
The Rampage.
And I started playing Generations again. I was like, oh, I could see myself getting addicted to this. But I won't, because it's not that great. And then I played the Rise demo, and I'm like, this is pretty good. I like this.
We should
Plays
stop
better than I
operations
expected,
right
too.
away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Oh my god. So fucking anime. March 26th. Okay. Ooh. That's a good looking monster. Oh, that's a good looking Pro Controller. Okay, I'm getting that.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from
The
Capcom.
Calamity. The Calamtitty.
How will our heroes fare
Clam
against
titties.
these ferocious
Fuck.
monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Keep them coming.
Please take a look at this.
Okay, I am looking. Mario Golf!
The fairway is open once again.
Yes!
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series.
I've never played a
coming to
Mario
Nintendo
sports game.
Switch. Study the wind and
But I
terrain.
love golf.
Take your time to
I love
think
Mario
things
Golf.
through.
Or I love golf games.
Then swing.
Wii Sports, fucking Rolf. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on Kirby
Enjoy
Golf.
golfing with familiar
I need to
Mushroom
stream
Kingdom
that. Why have I not
characters
streamed
on
Kirby
courses
Golf?
filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to
Oh my
slopes.
god.
And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh my god.
These
This is
features
super in
can
depth.
help you ace your shots.
Remember when the GameCube was in? Oh my god, when it was at McDonald's, and there was like a little, like the play place, and they had McDonald's.
Like a golf club.
They had
Gently swing the controller.
the McDonald's I was at had Paper Mario, 1000-Year Door.
Letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Okay, so you can actually play this like Wii Sports.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to
What?
Mario Golf.
do you mean
including
run?
this one, Speed Golf.
Speed golf. What,
Here,
open world
it's
golf?
always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time.
What am I
then
looking
you'll
at?
race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
Oh my god, you have
Outpace
to
your opponents to come out on
you
top.
have to find your ball.
Golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes.
They kept
and
in the
special
worst part
shots
of
to
golfing
beat
and
the
made it fun.
competition. Oh, did we mention
There's a fucking
story
hub world?
mode?
There's a
As
story
main
mode?
character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing
Mario
skills
Golf
while
with story
interacting
mode?
with
I'm
various
oh my
Mushroom
god, I'm
Kingdom
pogging.
characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario
Ball
Golf Super
hole,
Rush
find your
swings
ball.
onto
Stop
Nintendo
it.
Switch
Also,
June
what is with
25th.
chat? God damn
Pre-orders
it.
begin Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
God damn it, chat screen.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
There we go. What game is this? It's Mario Golf.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving
Walking
world of
Dead,
Pandora
or Tales
in
from the Borderlands?
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash.
What game?
Set between
It's Mario
Borderlands
Golf.
2 and 3. This game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor.
Oh shit. Okay.
Gangsters,
Whole collection of
bandit
this.
lords,
I
and
like
vault hunters
Telltale's
are just a handful of
games.
the obstacles you
I liked
encounter in this choice-driven narrative
The Wolf Among
adventure.
Us.
Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch
TWD.
March 24th.
The fuck is
32
TWD?
of Capcom's most beloved
Walking Dead?
arcade classics are
Oh.
coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game
Megaton.
speed or
Ooh.
difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on. to
What is
build your
this? Hang
collection.
on. What is this
Local
collection?
co-op play is also
Oh my god,
available.
another release of
Scratch
Street
that
Fighter 2 on
nostalgic itch
Switch.
When Capcom Arcade Stadium launches
Strider,
later
hello.
today.
Capcom Arcade Stadium. This is a Nintendo Direct where Nintendo just
As
posts a
zombie,
bunch of
you just
news.
Can't get enough of it. In this action game from
Stubbs.
Spire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your
Fuck.
bodily
I don't
arsenal.
like this.
You
I hate
had
zombies.
gut
I really hate
more
zombies. I'm
during
not
your
playing
grisly
this.
mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto
This
Nintendo
looks very,
Switch March 16th.
very much
Begin
like
today on
Destroy All
Nintendo
Humans.
eShop. It's Travis Touchdown
Here we go.
versus Assassins.
What Marvel?
Aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
Oh, this is No More Heroes 3.
Anyway, after annihilating
Their
an
gameplay?
entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic
This
superhero
cutscene.
ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Congrats,
Nintendo
you
Direct.
Katana
Oh, there's
wielding
gameplay.
Assassin Travis Touchdown. You'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
I know. I never completed the first
Hey,
one.
hey, hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry.
Oh.
You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
It looks like a mix between No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Combat.
And I don't know how I
New
feel
and
about that.
improved Death
The
Glove.
most
You'll have
exposure I
access to a
have is
variety
the
of deadly
TGBS
skills that can be
videos on No More
customized and
Heroes.
upgraded before each match. The fate
I
of
don't
the world
know.
is at
I did the
stake.
first level of No More Heroes and
ready
was
to
like,
kick
I might
some,
stream this, but I don't think I'm
whatever
gonna keep
aliens
playing it
have
while I'm
that
playing
you can kick.
Xenoblade. And then I forgot about it.
It'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know.
August. Oh my
Nintendo
God, it's
Switch,
coming out.
August
Okay,
27th.
it's done. It's done, boys. It's cooked. It's ready to go.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above,
Neon white. Okay, more
why do
anime.
they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
It's a shooter? What? Okay. Oh yeah, Patrick, like half of this shit is coming to PC, so don't worry. Not the Mario stuff. But this might. I do not think a shooter would survive on
It
Switch.
won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Wait, it's a shooter dating sim. Oh no. This looks very much like a boomer shooter, and I want this.
It's nothing to do with it.
Oh, to have money? True. Just generally to be white, you know. Don't worry, they're gonna make a lot of
Uncover
porn of
Heaven's
that.
Mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Yeah, this deserved time
Hi,
at the
everyone.
direct.
My name's Barbara Gordon.
Whatever, we needed one loss.
Girl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backhook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus
Oh
super
god.
breath.
Oh god.
And
Please
let's
stop.
not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
Please stop.
Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna,
taste pain.
we fight evil supervillains
Please,
to keep our
no.
city safe.
I
But
want it
we're
to
not
end.
Just about the super life, we also have our school lives, and trust me, there's
Oh,
never
God.
a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
There's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
Downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to
Do
share
these
on
sell?
Insta post while we're at it.
I can't imagine these
Hey,
sell.
I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh.
Whatever, we're 22 minutes in. We're less than halfway done.
No one could have seen it coming, but when
Geared
Justice
towards a
calls,
younger audience. Yeah.
us to answer no matter what.
I'm just thinking though, like,
Gotta
does-
make sure
does this
no one
really
figures
sell?
out our secret identity.
You know, it's DC. I guess they have the
DC
money
Superhero
to
Girls,
put this
Team
in the
Power,
direct. But
heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
if you were a little girl, you'd get it. Yeah, I can imagine.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Juice. What is this? Final Fantasy? Oh, Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, I know Creepy's gonna be real happy about this. Was this the bad one or the good one? I don't know. You're a 67-year-old man. You, Patrick, you missed the funny number. By 2. Fortnite Plants vs. Zombies? Listen, not every game is Fortnite. Not every game that is a shooting game is Fortnite. But yes. '67 is funnier than 69? It's not. Battle for Neighborville. Oh. Yeah, this is the bad one. So, I wouldn't worry.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
What?
Band together on a
Miitopia?
quest to face evil and save faces.
Wait.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What the fuck?
Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom.
The random 3DS
Your
game
favorite
that they
people into your
had, they
allies,
ported.
or even make
Why?
someone the nefarious
What?
Dark Lord.
Why? Wait. Dark Lord
Has
Stan?
been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for
It's
adventure.
$50? Wait. I'm sorry.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for
Stop.
it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces.
This looks like a
in the
whole ass
lighthearted romp
remake,
of
not just a
Coming to Nintendo
port.
Switch, May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Interesting.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
Sure. The horse was hot? No, it's
Super
no,
Mario
it
Brothers
wasn't.
35th
Stop.
anniversary-themed items are
No.
coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
No.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be
Okay.
ordered in-game as furniture items.
Sure, Mario
Place
stuff.
them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
I don't think I'm getting audio to the stream.
Then use them to travel between locations
Why
on
is
your
there
island.
chat lag? Because time.
Hey, why
Because
not try
physics.
recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. A free update for the game
Okay,
launches
there is sound.
February
Good.
25th. Super Mario Brothers
A free
items will
update
be
for the
available
game
via
launches
Nook
February.
Shopping starting March 1st.
I think that the direct is a bit too loud. Whatever, I'll
Keep
fix
an eye
it.
on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account
it
for
in
the
a bit.
latest information.
No, I'm not following your advertising account. God damn it.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
They look weird, but the tube is cute. You mean the pipe?
How was
Tube.
that?
You called a Mario pipe a tube.
Will be
I'm
released
disappointed.
as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary event.
Oh, fuck you.
Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World
Free update?
Bowser's
Yeah, if you
Fury
have the
game.
game.
We hope you enjoy that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Is this Bravely Default? Shin Megami Tensei? Bravely Default. Bravely Default. That's what this is. I do not care. I played the demo for a little bit and I was like, meh. HD 2D? What?
Leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Oh, is this Octopath 2? Okay.
Today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other.
Okay, this is so Square's making a thing called the HD 2D series with like just these pixel graphics and a tilt shift FOV and some ambient occlusion
Together with these spears.
and some bloom.
I promise to do all in my power to see
Okay.
us through this safely, every last one of us.
Or is it like Final Fantasy Tactics or something? I don't know. Project Triangle Strategy.
Far away lies the
Sure.
continent of Norzelia.
Norzelia.
Comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits.
That'll be the name of the game, Norzelia.
The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt
We
Iron
would not
War.
want
Though
conflict.
the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce,
Oh, is this going to be the rest of the direct?
flames
Come
of war
on.
threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
You know, I like Square's games to an extent. When I played of Octopath, I liked. You know, I stopped playing it not because the game was bad, just personal
In this
reasons,
new
but
tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped
look at that horse jump.
extended by
It's a very
attacking from
SNES
higher
thing to do.
ground with long-range weapons such as
Or a very
bows and
PlayStation-y thing to do.
Thus, your
You know-
forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
I liked Final
An
Fantasy
enemy
IX.
outflanked is susceptible not
I never played a
only to
Fire
your
Emblem, never
initial
played a Final
attack,
Fantasy
but
Tactics, you
also
know.
a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
This isn't my kind of game, but I can get behind this for the people who do like it.
Charge into an enemy to send them
You know, I'm
flying
happy
into
right now.
position
I got my
for
Mario
follow-up
Golf. I got my Pyra in Smash. I got, you know.
Link attacks together by
That's it.
first casting ice magic on the flames to create water.
We got another 20 minutes.
Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
So,
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
now what I want to know is when's the PC port? Because I'm not getting this on
Throughout the
Switch.
story, you will be faced with making important decisions.
Actually, I might get it
in
on
a
Switch. I don't know.
variety
I like my
of
RPGs on Switch.
situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction.
Oh, is this political science, the game? Never mind, I'm buying it.
Who will join your cause?
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or
How much is a Switch nowadays?
Roland to Esdros?
Switch Lite you can get for about $200.
Determine the fates of nations are settled by vote.
Regular Switch is still $300 in the US, I'm pretty sure.
Information you've gathered to
But,
sway
you know,
allies
games are like
toward your
$90.
favored
All of these are
cause.
going to cost like $90.
The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
AOT Potato Girl? I don't know what that is.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths
You forget.
divergent from those of other
I don't know
players.
anything. I am dumb. I don't know your references. All I do is I play the same game over and over again.
Project Triangle
Why are games so
Strategy,
expensive? Because
a brand
capitalism
new
sucks.
tactical RPG from Square Enix will launch in 2022. Be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version
Okay,
of
fine.
this game will be
If you feel like you've made enough of the
download
game to
on
put out a demo, go
Nintendo
ahead.
Shop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to
You know
gather
what?
player
That's good.
feedback.
No, that's good.
We look forward to hearing.
I appreciate
your
that Square's like, hey,
responses on the demo.
you know, give us some feedback. We want to know how this game should be designed.
Please look
How what like
forward
you think
to
would be
future
fun.
updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo.
The brown-haired girl looks like this girl that eats a potato in like the third or fourth volume of Attack on Titan.
Do you have what it takes?
Like, see, I haven't seen Attack on Titan. I don't want to see Attack on Titan. Hunters, what is this? Oh boy. No. Don't tell me it's Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Hunters. Okay, never mind. Just a Just a teaser.
Star
Okay,
Wars Hunters
sure.
is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes
For
6 and
fuck's
7.
sake.
Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
Stop.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
What am I looking at?
Sword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once.
You finally know about a Star Wars video game you're gonna tell him?
My hands.
I don't think it's gonna be a good game. Also,
Lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
I don't know how I feel about this pixel animation. It's kind of great.
New weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master.
Knockout City? What is this? Oh no. This might be fun. It looks like open world Fortnite dodgeball.
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face made!
I wish she had that pixel animation in game because it's super good. But I'm also not going to play anything that is EA and free to play.
Roger that. Heads up, your highness.
I feel like these are characters that I probably should know about, but don't.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
It could be fun.
Interview's over. Oh, come on.
Doubt it, but it could be fun. Knockout City. May 21st. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm good.
The fight for survival
More anime,
starts
okay.
now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little
Pylo P?
fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Pi. Her name Pi.
Sorry to scare you.
Is this Persona 5? Maybe.
Is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Be the one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to
I heard of Danganronpa. I like the premise, but I don't want to play a visual novel.
challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you
This
all
looks
at the end of your
interesting.
journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo
World's
Switch.
End Club.
May
Interesting.
28th.
Okay. I could give that a chance.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Oh, okay. I was like, this game came out on Switch. What the fuck are you
Dungeon
doing?
crawler and recipient of multiple Game of
Okay,
the
give
Year
it 2 seconds. Move on. Move on. The game's out. Fuck off.
Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the
No. I'm not buying the game again for some DLC.
Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion.
Hades looks fun. Get it on PC. You have a laptop. It's an indie game. You can play
The
it.
game's vibrant cast of gods,
You can literally play it.
all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z.
It's also much cheaper because
And
it's an
let's not
indie
forget the
game.
game itself, offering dozens of hours of
I just want Hades Flax. That's all I want. Hades' soundtrack is god tier. I haven't played enough of it, but it is god tier
version
soundtrack.
of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
The Ninja Gaiden
Gaiden
games.
Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden
Poor school computer. You can still play it, probably, maybe. I bet, maybe, could be.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle.
Yeah, these games were fucking bonkers.
Wield an
from what I
arsenal
know.
of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with
Hey,
different
listen.
set of lethal
Here's why I'm happy.
along with
These are all games that I haven't played
down enemies.
and have been meaning to play, and some of them that look new and interesting, and I might pick up.
Fast and frenzied combos.
That one by the dude who made Danganronpa.
And team up with other
It'd be
super
fun. Have I
ninjas
played
to
DDLC?
fulfill your destiny.
No. I've seen all of it, but I would never play it
Content, including costumes
because
and
I
game
just I
modes are
don't
included.
want to read.
目を覚ませ、竜ハヤブサ。
So don't worry, I know about
Ninja
DDLC.
Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch.
I also know that DDLC was made by the dude who made the 20XX training pack for Melee, which I found that out recently, and that
More
was pretty
battles
cool.
are coming to Hyrule
fuck
Warriors:
off.
Age of Calamity.
I didn't like the game. Don't keep selling it to me. I haven't even opened it. It takes like 2 hours to get going, and then when it does, you kind of need to know some like computer knowledge in order to play all of it. Age of Clam Titty. Yep. Age of Clam Titty expansion pass. Game's not even been out a year, or like 6 months. Whatever.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, sizzle reel. Oh, we got 10 minutes.
Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to
All
develop
you know
your
is your
characters and
password,
master
then
the brave
yeah.
default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default
You know,
2 will be
DDLC is spooky to people because it's
can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop.
because it's like it fucks with your computer supposedly. But when I look at it, I know that it's not fucking with my computer,
As the Brave Knight
and
Arthur
everything it's
unleashes
doing
weapons,
is like
spells, and skills to
fake,
battle monsters
and it
across
looks really
challenging
fake to be
stages within the
spooky.
Demon Realm. Local co-op play is
Does that make
also
any
available
sense?
for
Like,
the
just to
first
me,
time
I see all the
while
shit
Arthur
that's
and his
going on
quest
the
with
computer
one of
screen. It's
3
like,
supporting
oh,
characters. Barry for
weird
defense,
glitch filter.
Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges.
Cute anime girl commits
Ghosts and
sewer
Goblins
slide, and I'm like,
Resurrection
okay.
launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier
Saga
has been
Frontier.
remastered
What
for
is this?
Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi
Oh, is this what
world with
Octopath was based on?
each with their own story.
But like Final Fantasy
The addition of
VII?
playable protagonists fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acelus. Saga Frontier
I like that art
Remastered
style.
is an adventure not to be missed. The
I don't
game
know how I feel
launches
about the
April
AI
6th.
upscaled sprites.
Apex
It looks kind of
Legends is
bad,
storming onto
but
the Nintendo Switch system.
oh wow,
This free-to-play
a
battle
whole
royale
2 years
a growing
late.
roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players
Probably
on
like
Nintendo
reading
Switch
metadata
get
or
all
something,
new
data that's
legendary
really
Pathfinder
accessible.
skin.
Do you know where your
Levels
Steam
with
folder
Season 8
is on your
Battle
computer?
Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo
If not,
Switch.
you probably won't be able to finish
Fortune, fame,
DDLC.
and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far?
I just want Metroid.
A little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
Zelda or
Hope
Metroid?
you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Fucking Zelda!
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We
No!
apologize.
Okay.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we
All
should
right.
be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
You found
While
MC
you're
folder
all
to put
waiting,
shaders on
however,
that thing? You could
this
probably finish
Legend of Zelda game
DDLC.
will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Okay. Well, alright. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm happy that they're taking the time to finish it. Yeah, there it is. I didn't like Skyward Sword. I keep trying to play it in Dolphin, and I just don't. I appreciate 60 FPS. I appreciate that. But it doesn't. It looks like a basic upscaling 60 FPS. That's about it. I didn't like Skyward Sword, though. I really wish this was Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Maybe I can get into it this time. But okay, the fact that that's not in a collection pisses me off.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Fuck off, Nintendo!
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
They won't be. That's a lie. No, they won't be.
Shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
This looks like an emulation.
To have Link swing his sword in the game.
Okay, it's a port, obviously,
in your left hand is the shield.
but it looks like Dolphin.
You can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Please tell me I can play this with a Pro controller.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay, that makes the most sense.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
But how do you move the camera?
To the
Just
left
G-targeting?
or diagonally.
Because right stick is used for the camera mostly.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Joy-Cons that I get to break in a few months. Cool. Because they all break.
Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
Fuck you, I'm
And
not buying
especially
it. I'm playing it in
designed Joy-Con
Dolphin.
controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local...
Here's the thing about Skyward Sword,
Many of you may
with the
already
motion
know this,
controls.
but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to...
Yeah, I got popcorn.
I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Yeah, that's something that I saw being talked about online, was that this game is, Breath of the Wild is very much on the one end of the openness spectrum, and this is on the end of the linear spectrum. They tried a bunch of stuff to change up the Zelda formula from like how they did stuff in Ocarina of Time. It was the same in Majora, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. They changed stuff kind of randomly and like suboptimally because they didn't have the hardware to do much more.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
But, you know. Played Breath of the Wild once and liked it? Yeah. Okay, what is this? Splatoon 3. Yeah. Okay, so no Metroid, no Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which, you know, they said, we're not ready, it's not done, please calm down. I am calm. But no Mario, no Metroid, no fucking, like, Sonic. I really, honest to God, with how little has been going on with Sonic for the past year, 2 years, 3 years. God, it's been almost 4 years since Sonic Forces came out. With how little news there's been, with the leaks going on about the Sonic TV show, I expected something to do with Sonic in this Direct, if I'm being perfectly honest. No Switch Pro. Which, sure, not another piece of hardware I have to buy. That's alright with me. I can still play these games with what I've got currently. But, you know, I'm not really excited for Splatoon 3. I played enough of Splatoon 1. I didn't like the campaign. You can provide good Sonic content. I'm alright. Thanks. I'm good. You know. I guess I should have expected this, though. I didn't expect it to be the last thing that they show. But if this is their holiday game, then 2021 is going to be a fucked year. Is there a Battle Royale mode?
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while.
Oh.
I hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Oh, interesting. They left the holiday slot entirely open.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That's it. Okay. Okay. In review. Just gonna take a quick review of this. Where's the interact button? Come on. Here we go. So in review, we started with Pyra and Smash. You know. Then Fall Guys. Then an NES game getting a remake. An NES visual novel getting a remake. Then a Warriors game. Then, you know,
special items called
a Mana game, which I'm not a big fan of. Monster Hunter, just another trailer for a game that we knew was coming. Mario Golf, which, yeah, it's good. Oh, when's it coming? I forget.
Golfing.
Speed Golf.
Pre-orders begin
June 25th.
The latest game in the Mario Golf.
Tale from the Borderlands.
Scratch that.
This Capcom
Battle
collection.
of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is
Neon White is winter 2021.
DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
That shit. Plants vs. Zombies. Miitopia.
Pipes.
So nothing was filled up in the holiday slot. But this Direct kind of sucked, if I'm being completely honest. They've had time, okay? You know, they've had time to give us news on some sort of Metroid announcement, anything Mario. Zelda, they said, okay, it's not done, we can't show you anything yet. And I thought, okay, fine. Sure, I can deal with that. Zelda's a big fucking game. It's going to be a while. Skyward Sword HD, by far, is the most disappointing thing in this direct for me. I not only wanted, but I felt fucking entitled to and I know that's stupid, but I did. I felt entitled to a Zelda HD collection, being Twilight Princess HD, Wind Waker HD, and then this. Reworking the controls. They said the controls are going to be better, by the way. That's not true. The controls will be worse. Just the technology in the Wiimote. The Wiimote was built for motion controls. The IR sensor in the Wiimote meant that you never lost calibration. So, like, your Wiimote wouldn't start drifting and, like, your character wouldn't start doing a bunch of funky shit. Skyward Sword used the sensor bar to keep calibration in the Wiimote. The Joy-Cons don't have a sensor bar and have pretty notoriously bad gyro. Like, the gyro in the Joy-Cons is worse than the PS4 controller. And the PS4 doesn't use gyro for anything. I'm concerned about the camera controls. How are they going to do camera controls on, at all? Is it going to just be like, when you're fighting an enemy, you pull out your sword and then you can do stuff? I don't know. I feel like maybe it could use some more tweaking. I think the game doesn't look great. I think it looks like a Wii emulation.
The Wii Remote Plus controller.
Let's turn up the resolution.
As a sword.
I'm looking at this and it looks like a
Now
Wii emulation.
Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward.
Like,
Sword.
I can get this in Dolphin, no problem. For free. The only thing I can't get is 60 FPS, but hey, if this is an emulation, people are going to do some data mining and find that 60 FPS Gecko cheat code that they were using. So that'll be a thing that you can just use in Dolphin. And because it uses the Wiimote and Nunchuck, or you can use literally whatever controls you want in Dolphin, it plays better. It will play better than on Switch. Skyward Sword really also, Dolphin is the Wii emulator. So it's what people use to play GameCube and Wii games on PC. For free. And I'm saying this, Dolphin has native support for the Wiimote. So you can use your Wiimote and sensor bar and the GameCube controller with the GameCube emulator. So it's no problem. It's just a bunch of shit, basically, that I'm looking at here, and it's like, it could be good. It could be fun to play. I don't know. I just can't get into Skyward Sword. One of the things they have to do: speed up the text speed, speed up the cutscenes, and allow you to skip all of it. The other thing they have to do is they have to rebalance the intro. They have to give you options to say no to all of the tutorials, because there's too many. There's too many tutorials that give you literally nothing. They're like side quests that give you nothing, and you're forced to do them. And it's like, hey, you gotta go find your bird and get to the flight exam. And it's like, oh, my bird's been stolen. Let me fuck around with a cat for a while. Hey, I'm late to this exam. Let me go fuck around with Groose, you know? It's like, come on. The game overall was just too slow, and it didn't give you enough options to play the way you wanted to. Like, in terms of gameplay, it was pretty free. You had a bunch of stuff you could grind for, you had a bunch of stuff you could collect and explore and find, but it was also, there's so many weird things, like the world design. The overworld was designed like dungeons, meaning it's a weird Zelda game that requires a lot more exertion than any other. They made parts of the map disposable. They repeated half the game. They repeated pretty much the whole game at the halfway point for padding. it was just not a good game to a lot of people. To me, it's by far the weakest Zelda game. I think it's the weakest Zelda game, and I liked Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. I like the fucking DS games with the stylus movement controls. I thought they were pretty good. I didn't like... Then again, you know what? Maybe my opinion's bad because I very much... I did not like... I'm going to keep some movement on screen. I didn't like Link to the Past. Maybe I'm weird like that, but I did like Link's Awakening and A Link Between Worlds, which are basically a Link to the Past, but I don't know. Skyward Sword was not good in my book. And having just Skyward Sword come to Switch, like, Nintendo, really, where in the fuck are...
This game originally released in
2011. Where in the fuck are Wind Waker and Twilight Princess? Where are they? They're gone. They're out of here. They're just done. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess don't exist. Buy Skyward Sword again for $60. A game that most people didn't like. Buy it again, by itself, with no added content, with shittier controls.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it.
And sure, they would have had to redesign a whole lot of the game. Like, for the most part, the game was balanced. Like, the difficulty balance was built around the motion controls, but. You know, people didn't like the motion controls, and just, like, emulating that for handheld mode doesn't seem like a great solution.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button control.
I don't know, Nintendo. I don't think I want this, you know? This was just so... Ugh. A bunch of EA free-to-play announcements. Splatoon 3 looks interesting. I think this looks like fun. I would buy this. I'm gonna buy this at some point. I like my shooters, but I didn't get to play... I didn't play too much of Splatoon. I didn't finish the campaign. Just, you know... So the bad news is, it seems like Nintendo has nothing lined up for 2021. If you wanted to play Nintendo games this year, it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Yet. But because there's nothing lined up for the holiday slot. Some of these games, I feel like they might have had ready for 2020. Like Mario Golf. I feel like that might have been ready. What was the first thing again? What was it? I don't remember.
Local Nintendo Switch system.
I think they're deleting the VOD. Hang on. I think they deleted the VOD. No, not Fall Guys. Oh, right, Pyra. No, that's not a big game announcement. So it's just like nothing. It's just, you know, not much to this whole direct. Oh, they got me hyped. They got me hyped too. I was hyped about Pyra and Mythra being in Smash. And then there's Shuckle. God, that is a terrible model. Holy shit. That is not a good looking model.
I never expected to see you two again. But well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Yeah, I think I was saying before, I know his hair looks really bad. Just his face is so weird.
You forget. We're fighters too!
You know. It's a whole ordeal, this fucking direct. I was just like, okay, when's it gonna get good? When's it gonna get good? And then it didn't.
We should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance.
Like, stuff's coming, you know.
We must stop the calamity.
The clam titty. Stuff's coming to Switch. Monster Hunter is coming this year, you know. Mario Golf, of course. I'm hyped for Mario Golf. I like Frolf. I like my golf games.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you
But it's just so
These
blech.
features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls,
Switch in 2021.
A fucking free-to-play Star Wars game. A free-to-play dodgeball game. This Danganronpa looking game.
From the
Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
to Tokyo.
May 28th, okay, sure. World's End Club. Just Hades again. Like, games that we know are coming out. Games that people don't care about. Nothing for the holiday slot. Telling us Zelda is not coming this year.
One masterful collection.
Like, I don't really care what anybody has to say. It's not happening this year. They're not ready. They showed off, like, when Breath of the Wild was 3 years away from being released, they were like, hey, here's the game. It's almost ready. We're going to have it out this year. And then it wasn't. So I'm like, okay, they're clearly telling us the game's just not ready to go. So it's not coming. Okay, makes sense.
Fame and glory when Apex Legends enters the...
Like, what did they say specifically?
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
It's like, yeah, and I don't want to seem like super entitled because I know game development is just a grueling process. Nintendo makes it better for a lot of people, but game development is like, you know, it's a whole ordeal. And I don't want to see games being rushed anymore because, like, what happened with Cyberpunk was people kept, like, they announced the game too early and people were like, hey, what's going on? Where's the game? Give me a game. I want game. And people, like, started actually sending death threats to the developers, not the publishers. The people working their asses off, crunching for the game, and then they were like, okay, fine, you want this fucking game? We'll give it to you now. And it wasn't done. It wasn't even close to done. And when I say not even close to done, I don't really just mean bugs and whatnot. I mean the game wasn't balanced properly. They didn't finish writing it. They didn't finish like half of the things they wanted to do and said they were going to do. They just didn't put the content they promised in the game. That's not good. So, not rushing developers and not, and the people not complaining to developers that the game's not out fast enough, that they're not working hard enough, that's not good. Don't do that. These guys are clearly working hard enough. These guys are clearly making the best game we've ever seen. They're clearly making a game that I'm going to play for the next 2 years straight. But having nothing to show for it after what? A year and a half? When was the release? When was the reveal trailer? When did that come out? Like 2018? E3 2019. It came out E3 of 2019. So, yeah, like a year and a half ago. You can imagine, like, since they were making a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, you can imagine they're using the original Breath of the Wild engine and building on top of that, building a foundation. They're building from similar game design. So, the game's gonna, like, they're reusing assets, I can imagine, to make this game come out faster. They have a story trailer. They know what story they're gonna, you know, what story they're gonna have for Breath of the Wild 2. And yet, nothing. If this means what they're gonna do is their traditional, hey, we're gonna announce this thing like a couple months in advance, and then it's gonna be out in the stores, I'm happy with that. Nintendo taking the time to be like, we're not revealing anything yet, and announcing the game when it's done and ready to ship. That's the best strategy. Like, if they take the time to go to investors and get the money they need, and then spend that money appropriately, and spend their time appropriately, and, you know, giving people time to go home and see their kids, that's a good thing. I want to see that. But then you coming back around, and what's pissing me off is you coming back around and being like, hey, we have nothing to show you at all, stop talking about it, and then giving us Skyward Sword of all games, and only Skyward Sword. It's like, come on, really? Now, if, and only if, they're not showing any gameplay of Breath of the Wild 2, because they want it to be revealed alongside the Switch Pro, that makes sense to me. Now I'm getting all conspiracy theory in my head, where it's like, hey, if the Switch Pro is coming out soon, and you got this game that is going to take major advantage of the Switch Pro hardware, maybe Breath of the Wild 2 isn't using the original engine. Maybe it is, and they're just upscaling all the things and making sure that, like, hey, we don't want this gameplay to, like, clearly show off that it's coming out on the Switch Pro.
And now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
You know, we don't want to show off gameplay on the old Switch that is gimped. Switch Pro is like, it's just a placeholder name people have for the next generation of Switch console. So,
the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
You know, it's just the Switch 2.
Created the controls for the sword and the shield here by
I should be calling it Switch 2 because it's not going to be a Switch Pro.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is...
So if they're doing another, like, Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess situation where it's coming out on the previous generation and next generation, should you wait for that instead of buying the OG Switch? Maybe. Hard maybe. Very hard maybe, because I can't imagine the Switch 2 being less than $500.
These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we also made it possible to play the
Maybe you just won't end up getting a console at all.
handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
But it's definitely coming this year. If it's not, then I have a really bad feeling about Nintendo's future as a console manufacturer.
To the left or diagonally.
Because
just tilt the stick and
you still play your DSi? True. Get a Switch now and play all the games that are on that system. It's a lot of games on the system now. You could.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a highly
But, what the fuck was I saying?
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest...
If Nintendo is just focusing on handheld experiences more than anything, this means that, like, you're not getting big console games.
And those playing it for the
you know, on par with the PS5 and the Series X and the new PC games that are coming out. You're getting, like, handheld Mario again. You're getting, like, Mario 3D World with not a lot of content. You're getting, like, Mario Odyssey 2. And that sounds good until you realize all of these games are going to run at sub 720p. All these games are going to run at 30 FPS. PS5 and the Series X, they're pushing 8K 120 FPS. They're pushing like 8 times the resolution, 4 times the frame rate that the Switch is for native games, at least.
Would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, using the sailcloth to descend in midair. A stamina gauge
So,
depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran.
I don't know.
The concept of collecting items to
Like, if they do that, Nintendo's games are going to be gimped, and they have been for the past decade and a half. But you know, when the Wii U was out, it felt like Breath of the Wild was the best that Nintendo could do. It was like, hey, you want the best kind of games? You go to Nintendo for the best game design, but you're never going to have the best game design with the most polish.
Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
You know?
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilt.
You'll never see PS5 graphics on your
The
Switch.
next game will be our last announcement for today.
You're going to see a Wii game maybe run at like 900p 60 FPS. You're going to see Splatoon 3 be basically the same as Splatoon 2 with new themes. And this game's just going to turn into Nintendo's Call of Duty. I do like this trailer a lot, though. Not gonna lie, this is aesthetic right here. The desert aesthetic is real fucking good. But this game is not even ready until next year. This is not a holiday game. This is next year of all things. This game specifically doesn't give me a lot of hope because this is a brand new Nintendo IP that they're trying to generate hype for a whole year in advance. What I was saying before, their strategy is, okay, maybe they have stuff and they're just going to announce it like when it's done. No, this game is not done. This game is nowhere near done. They're going to delay this. This is the exact opposite strategy of what I've been theorizing they're probably going to end up doing with most of their games, which is what they did last year, where they announced like Paper Mario and Hyrule Warriors 3 months in advance. I think actually wasn't Paper Mario like 1 month in advance? I don't know. Whatever. I'll enjoy Splatoon 3 when it comes out, but it's not coming out anytime soon. Or did they say 22? Maybe. Man, that is a crusty bitrate. You know, it looks crusty on your end, but it's definitely crustier on my end. There's Crab now. There is a Crab robot. Coming when you say 2022? Yeah. Not even close. So that's the Direct.
So it'll be a while. We hope.
Yeah, no kidding. So as of right now, there is nothing. There is nothing to look forward to. You have Mario Golf to look forward to. You have Pyro and Smash. You have some visual novels. A platformer by the guy who made Danganronpa, which again is a visual novel. A couple shooters, some EA games, some free-to-play ass EA games, and then, you know, like Skyward Sword. That's it? That's really it? Man, has COVID really just destroyed Nintendo? I can't imagine that COVID is like... Most companies, even in Japan now, have adapted to the work-at-home lifestyle that people need to have because of the pandemic. So how the fuck has Nintendo seemingly not adapted? Their developers are just like not able to do anything? Do they just not have a work at home setup anymore? Or at all? Did they never make that in the first place? Like, are they... What is this? Like, I'm looking back at this lineup. It's not good. I'm gonna go to their thing, so I don't have to worry about the fucking... Like, Splatoon 3, like, Miitopia, Animal Crossing update, No More Heroes 3 coming in August. Okay, sure. Another game coming out in, like, a year. I can't scroll, but I can see everything. Fall Guys. A visual novel from the NES. Monster Hunter. And Pyra in Smash. A DC shovelware game, I might add. This is shovelware. No, I'm not okay with this. This is not good. I guess that's the stream, though. Put that on. I guess that's the stream, so thanks for hanging out. You know, you're on the thing. You can check out more streams right here at twitch.tv/SamuelNit or MrNet Full Stream Archive or twitch.tv/MrNet or the MrNet Archive stream archive. You can check out the Discord for more complaints, and you can check out the Twitter. That is all I have to say. See you around, I guess. Jesus.